guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another video. My name is Autumn and I'm here to talk about whatever I want to talk about, and today we're going to be talking about how I'm not the main character yet. I'm not the main character yet. If you want to see what I'm talking about, then just stick tuned for the rest of the video, because it'll make sense why I'm saying yet. And I really want to have a real conversation, because a lot of people just don't have this conversation. It's very superficial level, and I really wanted to dive deep into it because, you know, I'm human. So yeah, stick tuned. Alright guys, so for the sake of this video and because I don't want it to be boring, I do have B-roll of me going to the lake or river or whatever and pretending to be the main character, or at least what I figured would be an ideal of the main character. So I will be putting that in between here while I talk about this, because it's kind of a touchy topic for me, but I'm just gonna be transparent with y'all. And I'm not the main character yet. And unfortunately, I don't know when that's gonna happen. So yeah. By definition, the main character, at least I looked it up on Google, a few of the general conciseness of what a main character is. A protagonist that is usually the most important character of the story, and this person's point of view is as themselves. They are like the main piece of artwork in whatever that main artwork piece is. Usually fiction movies, fiction TV shows, the main character is like super angsty, very outspoken, kind of what you would consider, like, in my opinion, a little self-centered, but that's the point, right? Exactly. This person doesn't really care what people think. They're usually pretty confident. Their self-dream or their like vision is clouded by others, but then closer to the end of the movie or the show, they end up really driving home that like they're here for themselves, and then they're like really feed into the whole main character vibes. I watched a few people's videos on YouTube. I think her name is Amanda Ayana. I think that's how you say her name. She did a video kind of like as a parody about being the main character that I thought was really funny. And then I watched a few videos of other content creators about this, and I kind of had some things that I disagree with when it comes to being the main character, or what they would see as the main character. One of the trends that I saw was that a lot of people were taking it into two different strides. They were taking it on a psychological level of being the main character, and then a physical level of being the main character, and just acting as such. So that's why the B-roll you'll see is why it is, because I was acting as such just to give it a feel, see how it felt, you know. One of these social media content creators whose name I don't know, I don't remember, I'll probably put her name on the screen somewhere. She was saying that she visualized her dream self, and she then strived to be that dream self as being the main character, or like being the main character of her own story. And so I guess I get it, but I want to share what I think as far as being the main character, and then why I'm not the main character yet, and hopefully I will work that way. So just for reference, I am 27, I'm so close to 30, and every time I have conversations with adults that are older than me, all I keep hearing is, once you hit 30, you're not going to care anymore. Once you hit 30, nothing that anybody says is going to matter anymore. You're going to do your own thing. I would hope that that's the case. We're praying that that's the case, because that's the whole point of this video. I'm not the main character of my life yet. And I think that it's much harder to be the main character as a black girl, just because our lives are not set up as movies. Most main characters of a movie are white, female protagonists, usually heterosexual. So there's no like, it doesn't feel like there's room to make myself a main character, because I don't fit that perfect cookie cutter main character role, if that makes sense. And then breaking into the I don't care mindset, for me, it's a learned experience, and it doesn't happen overnight. And so I'm not expecting to just wake up one day and be like, "Ah, I'm the main character. I don't care what you think." It's definitely going to take a longer process than like an 8 to 10 minute video. It's a ongoing process. I'm almost sure it is. And then for another reason I think that I'm not the main character yet is that your dream self, like the one content creator was talking about, could possibly still be a manifestation of other people's idea of what a person should look like. So technically your dream self is still you not actually living by main character rules, because a main character doesn't have to be super thin. But if that's what you want your dream self to be, you can't technically say that you are the main character if you're getting your ideas of being thin from the like constructs that are American society. Am I making sense? I don't know. Let's have a conversation about it in the comments, because I don't know. And honestly, if you've made it this far and you're getting it, go ahead and like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, I always forget to do that. But anyway, back to my points. Another reason why I think that I'm not there yet, and what I think about the whole main character construct or concept, is that on the mental side, it's much more of a mental than a physical when it comes to wanting to be the main character, because caring about what people think is kind of our thing. For instance, there is this philosopher whose name is Maslow, and he has these 5 different rules of like what it means to be human. I've written them down. I did learn about this in school, but I wrote them down. And so it's your physiological needs, your safety, your need for safety, love and belonging, your self-esteem needs, and your self-adoration needs. So what this basically means, and we're going to just literally pinpoint the love and belonging, or needing to feel included into your society and able to function as a regular human. I think that by not caring what other people think can be a double-edged sword, because yeah, you don't care what people think about your life decisions and what you plan on doing, but we all actually do care what people think. That's why social media is so detrimental to your mental health. You can't get around it. You do care what people think, even if it's just a little bit. Even if it's just the tiniest little bit that you don't technically lose sleep over it, you still do care. Because as far as your close circle, in your I would say, picture a bullseye. Your closest circle, the closest people in your bullseye area, those people, caring what they think does matter to you. So being the main character and not caring what they think kind of don't really go hand in hand in my eyes. But y'all can fight me in the comments about it. That's fine. Also, with the Maslow's thing, being the main character and not caring about what people think, I truly think that you have to be a psychopath to not care at all about what people think. Because like I said, and like Maslow says in his studies and his writings, being a part and feeling a belonging is what makes you human almost. Well, it's what makes you human as far as like up here, we're all bodies, but up here mentally, that's what makes you human. So having a place to belong, having all those 5 different cardinal needs for a human is kind of what makes you belong. So I personally think that if you don't care about what people think at all, you're kind of a little bit of a sociopath, or maybe a psychopath, or maybe you're both. I mean, hey, it's possible. It's possible to be both. Another reason why I don't think I'm the main character yet is because I do still care for others. So a lot of the times, especially in like movies and media, the main character is selfish, very selfish. They do not care about their friends. They do not care about the people around them to an extent to where they have to have this like breakthrough moment mid-movie or mid-TV series for them to realize like, oh wait, I gotta do a full 180, evaluate myself, and I gotta care about people. And for me personally, I care about people that I care about. that didn't make any sense. I care about people to an extent that being selfish on certain fronts of my life does not seem like main character energy, but I can't allow myself to do that. And maybe that does come with age, which is, like I said, I'm waiting for that 30, so we don't care, and we could just do our own thing and stop having anxiety about society. But yeah, basically the idea of being the main character, especially in the sense that some of these YouTube creators that I saw out there, kind of comes off as a little selfish and chauvinistic, and it's not very genuine. And I think that you shouldn't want to be that type of a main character. But I guess I'm done rambling. I guess my final revelation about all of this and how I came to think of it is it so bad being the supporting character in your life while you work your way up to main character vibes? I don't think it is, and I think that we as a society need to stop pushing people to be the same cookie cutter person. If I do care about what people think and it's hindering me now in my life, that doesn't mean it's going to hinder me later. Like I said, be the supporting character until you can get to the main character vibes, because at the end of the day, we all end up getting to main character vibes anyway, as far as being free-spirited, learning the big life lesson that changes your life, that whole 360, So I think that when it comes to the trend that was out a year ago, like I'm the main character, I'm the star of the show all the time, sometimes it's okay to be the supporting character. Sometimes it's okay to really care about what people think and care about what others think your life is going towards. I mean, it's just what makes you human. You have to belong somewhere, right? So you have to care and able to belong somewhere, because if you don't belong anywhere, then, you're for the streets, and we've learned that that's not always the best move. But anyway, I'm done rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys want to talk about it in the comments, like I said, go ahead and talk about it, because I really do seriously want to know what you guys think about this whole main character thing. Like, I know it was a trend a year ago. I know I'm behind, but I don't really like the concept right now anyway. And that's why I said I'm not the main character yet. Give me a couple years. Maybe I might be on a whole nother tune, and maybe we'll do a review of my thought process. But yeah, I'm not the main character yet. I mean, if you are not the main character yet either, that's okay. We will be supporting characters together. We will get through this together. But okay, guys, thank you. Bye. I mean, if we're being real, if I were the main character, I'm kind of a jerk. I wouldn't want to be the main character. I mean, I care about people and I love people, but to be honest, I'd be cutting folks off like, I couldn't be the main character, especially not right now. No, not right now. I'm still healing. I cannot be the main character. I am still healing. Let's talk about that one. We're not gonna talk about that one. We're not gonna talk about that. Okay. I'm gonna leave. I'm done. I swear. Bye, guys. Bye.